Hello, my name is Navigator. In today's quick video, we're going to be taking a look at the WWE Elite Series 119 Dexter Lumis figure. This is probably one of the two Wyatt 6 figures that I really want, the other one being Joe Gacy, and it's really awesome. So with that being said, let's take a look at this. Here's a quick look at the box. As you can see there, some of the other figures in the line. He's the first one of the line that I'm going to get, and probably the only one from this wave. Just not really a huge fan of the rest of them. I have my AEW Ethan Page, which is probably the only one that I'll ever want to get signed by him, so I'm good on the Ethan Pages. I say that because, he's a collector, and as a collector, you want to have figures of the other people that collect, I'm like the Zack Ryder, stuff like that. But yeah, I'm going on a tangent there. Regardless, let's take a look at this figure, starting with the accessories. So number one, we do have this very cool looking little mask here. I'm not really super familiar with the Wyatt lore, so I apologize if this is like a certain character or something. But we do have this very cool mask, and I apologize that it's not focusing. There we go. But it's kind of like a vulture skull with these like blonde dreadlocks coming out. But that is very cool. And then we also have two extra sets of hands. These are going to be gloved, which with what looks like kind of like spiked knuckles, like these little metal knuckles, whatever they are. I'm not really sure, but we do have those, and those are going to be like a dark brown, not black. And then finally here, he's sticking to the felt. We do have the figure. So starting down here at the bottom, he does have these very cool looking just black boots there. And then as we move up, it looks like a pair of jeans with kind of like these like leather, I don't even know what you would call it. Like, I want to say shin pads or kick pads, but it just looks like padding, like leather padding. And then you can see up here on the thighs, there's like some wear and tear on the jeans, some stitching on either side, which does look very, very nice. You can see on the back there, double jointed knees, which is not surprising. And then we have a little shirt here, kind of like a cut-off Hawaiian, I guess you could say. I'm not really sure. But if we take this off, we can take a look at it individually, and we can also see the rest of the figure. And this figure really is super, super cool. So we'll throw that down, and then here's a very brief look at the little Hawaiian vest he's kind of got going on here. And I apologize, it's late at night, so the lighting's not great in here. That's why it's taking so long to focus. But we have that as well. All right, and then finally here, we can take a look at the torso. This is a big figure. He's a really big guy. So you got the that kind of broad chest there, a little bit of tan with the completely tattooed arms, and we have the fisted versions of those gloves that we saw earlier. And then finally here with the head sculpt, you can see kind of got the face paint going on. And I don't know, he looks a little bit older than I feel like he actually is, but the beard looks great, the hair looks great, and those blonde dreads to match the mask, which just looks phenomenal. So there you go, folks. I apologize for the lighting today. Just late at night, it's dark, but that's going to be a review of the WWE Elite 119. And see, it's not focusing anymore. I don't understand this. I don't know, this camera drives me crazy, guys. I apologize, but as always, Elite 119 Dexter Lumis, as always, my name is Navigator. Have a nice day. Take care.